Today's video, I was thinking I should do a story time. Because why the fuck not? So, give me a second. So, I don't know which video I posted on my story, Instagram story for a poll on what you guys want to see next. And so, I'm waiting on that. But, for the moment, I guess we'll do a story time. And if people chose something else, then I'll post that instead. But I don't know. Anyways, so story time. My house is haunted. Dun dun dun. I don't have money, so I can't do fake music like that. But anyways, story time. My house is haunted. Yeah, my house is haunted. And we have lived here for like 8 years, I think. 8 years? No, not 8 years. 10 years. 10 years. I'm lying. 10 years. Because we moved in when my little brother was like 2, and now he's 12. So like about 10 years. Anyways. So, I really don't know how to start this. It's so whack. Because then again, like, there's some people that don't believe in ghost stories and like things like that. And there's like people like me who do, you know. Because if you believe in good, you have to believe in bad. Because you can't just automatically be like, no, there's only good in the world. Like, how do you know what's good if you don't know what evil is? I don't know, I feel like my logic is flawed. My logic is flawed. Anyways, so, yeah, that's my house is haunted, period. My house is haunted. We didn't really think of it, it's not like haunted in the sense of like, oh my god, there's like a demon in my house. No, but there's like a few ghosts in my house. Because, okay, so, let's see, where do I start this story without me sounding psycho? Okay, so, we moved in, right? Everything was normal. Nothing, like, bad had happened yet. Like, nothing horrible was happening. And at the time, my sister, like, all my siblings used to live with us. Like, my sister, one of my older sisters, she used to live here with us, obviously. And she, like, I want to call her so she can tell me what she saw. Actually, I'm calling her. Okay, I'm calling her. Let's see if she answers. I hope she answers. Okay, so she didn't answer, but I wanted to get her a call because she's the one that saw it. She said when we were moving, like a few years back, she had seen like a man standing in her backyard. But when she like looked, I called you because I was recording a YouTube video and I wanted to ask you a question. It was for a story time that our house was haunted. Our house was haunted, and you remember? Do you remember when you said you saw like a figure standing out in the backyard? Wait, I have to put you on speaker so I can get people to hear the story. Okay, go tell your story.
It wasn't in the backyard. It was in the living room. Y'all were going, I don't know where, walking through the alley, and y'all didn't wait for me. So, like, I walked towards the alley, but it was too freaking dark, and I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not about to go through there. And when I was walking back towards the house, you know, I see, like, this shadow of a, like, 6-foot man standing there. And I don't know why I decided to go inside the house, but I saw a freaking shadow instead of like following you guys. But I was scared as hell. And I just sat there in the living room and waited until y'all got there. I was so frightened.
Okay.
I don't know. I decided to go in there anyways.
Like you were scared and you knew there was a figure in the house and you still went inside?
Yeah. It seems safer than going to the dark alley.
No, because you know your way throughout the alley.
Yeah, but still, I don't know. And I don't know. I walked in and I could still see the freaking figure. And I just sat down on the couch and I felt chills like down my neck. And I was just like, okay, they'll be here anytime soon.
Were we going to my uncle's house or what?
Like, oh my gosh, there was a fucking black figure in the living room. And I didn't follow y'all. I just came back inside the house. And y'all were like, why would you do that? I don't know.
It's just because I can.
Yeah. It was weird.
I'm dead, Audrey.
When we first moved in there was also a little boy.
Yeah,
that
would run around in the house, right?
And he liked to hide under the table.
Yeah, that's why. And Junior, like, didn't Junior befriend him? And like, we just thought it was an imaginary friend.
Yeah, but I didn't remember.
Cause
I told Mom, I was like, yeah, there's this little kid, and he, like, I had never told her, but I was like, yeah, he used to call me out to play too. But I was scared of the little boy. I don't know, I feel like ghost children or spirits are more scary.
They are, because, well, their emotions, they don't know how to control their emotions, and like, that's kind of, you know, that's scary.
Well, I don't know, and then supposedly they said that when the couple used to live there, they lost a child and they never found him.
Audrey, you're joking.
I'm not joking.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like, there was a couple, but they would always argue or whatever. And then one day, they couldn't find their kid. And, like, you know, they were going crazy or whatever. And the kid never turned out.
Oh, my God. That explains where Junior got his, like, friend, like, because Junior used to have an imaginary friend, and so, like, that explains a lot. But then again, Junior would get into a lot of, like, I know one of the accidents Mom vividly remembers is where Junior got on the table and he fell. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was there. Mom, I wanted to slap her across the face, because she was not doing anything. She was just hugging him, and I'm like, Mom, what the hell? I got him, and I started yelling at him, like,
for getting on the table.
Nothing either, but I was like trying to do something. I was like, Julian, can you hear me? And like he was just like not breathing or responding, and I picked him up and I started patting him in the back and yelling his name, and he came to.
Yeah.
And Mom was just over there crying, and I was like, shut up, let me focus. But she wasn't doing anything. She had just picked him up and was like, get him, and I was like, dude, like, I don't know, but do something. So I just started yelling out his name.
I swear, Junior has been put through, like, he gets hurt the most, man. First with that, like, that being his biggest accident, and then he gets hit in the face with a freaking softball, and then he breaks his freaking arm.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, and then he got a freaking stitches on his forehead.
Yeah. A lot of freaky shit has happened.
Oh my God, and then
I'm pretty sure that ghost or spirit or whatever is the cause of, like, my mental breakdown and me getting sent to a fucking mental hospital.
That, I feel like, because at the time, Mom and Dad didn't really believe in, like, they did believe him, but I'm saying in the sense of, like, they were like, okay, you're crazy if you saw a spirit type vibe, you know? And I feel like a lot of it would be like, oh, she's crazy because she sees ghosts, you know? Because, I mean, that's, like, everybody's first reaction is when they see something out of the ordinary is like, oh, they're crazy. Send them away, you know?
I don't know, but when I got sent to that mental hospital for those 2 weeks, I was like, oh, hell no, I don't belong there. There was crazier bitches up in there.
And then a story time with Audrey, how it feels going to asylum. They're not an asylum, duo.
Well, yeah, pretty much. There's a cemetery right behind that freaking place.
I want to go to a cemetery at night. I feel like that's bad, but because I mean, with all the stories that Mom and Dad tell us from Mexico, I swear those stories are way scarier than. Oh.
You're gonna crap your pants.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, sister, that's what I wanted to ask you about the ghosts. So that was a call with my sister. She was telling me a bit of background information that I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. Anyways, I have guest stars. I have my brothers, Junior and Angel. Say something.
Hi, how are you?
Okay? Anyways. So, Junior, put your foot down.
Jay.
Damn, who said you could put your feet on my bed?
I never put you.
So Junior was only like 2 or 3 years old when he had first moved in to this house. You have food on your face. Oh my god.
Stop, you're embarrassing me.
You have food on your face.
I'll lick it off. Say stuff.
Anyways. So Junior was only like 2 or 3 years old when all of this was happening. And sit your ass down.
Okay, you don't need to be cussing. This is a family-friendly channel.
Okay. Anyways, so I can't see you. You're not in the frame anymore. There you go. Anyways, so this one time we were cleaning, like you heard my sister saying, and he just got on the table. You're nasty.
Sorry, no, I burp when I'm nervous. You have a problem with that?
Asshole.
I did not.
Close the door right.
That was her.
We're talking about how I just told the story. I just told the story of when Junior got into
a fight
on the table. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyways, we're not talking about Junior's things at the moment. But this one time, how Junior was on the table and he fell and he like hit his head. Do you remember that? Yeah. Were you talking about how? No, you don't.
I do.
But fine, scoot over. There you go. Anyways, so we were talking about that, and Junior used to have an imaginary friend. Do you remember that?
Yep.
No.
Yes.
You remember that? Do you remember that? That you used to have an imaginary friend?
Yeah.
He wouldn't know.
Wasn't his name Invisible Man or something like that?
We wouldn't know.
I don't know. We didn't see him. I don't know. Anyways, so we it was crazy because we were not seeing. We just did not see that happen. And after that,
he was socially awkward.
After that, Junior had like literally gotten in so many accidents, like so many. How many accidents have you gotten in total?
The broken arm, the face.
Just 2.
Oh yeah, your forehead. Okay.
I promise. I don't abuse my brother. Anyways,
Like,
so right there, he has a scar because he was playing around with his friends.
We were playing a football tag or something like that. Foot base. We were playing
foot base. Football, baseball.
Okay, foot base. They were playing foot base, and we had this like fountain in our front yard. I think we still have it.
You do? It's still there?
Yeah.
It's on the front yard. It's all the way at the corner.
He fell and he busted his head.
He slipped.
He slipped.
It was because of my
Anyway.
Vans or Adidas or whatever.
Boom. And it slid open.
What did I say?
I'm sorry.
But he didn't cry at all, which was
I
weird.
know, he didn't
and it
cry.
was bad. It was bad.
And then
At first he was like, ah. And then he was like, I was like, you're bleeding. He was, I'm bleeding. It was funny. But then,
you're nasty.
But then I thought it was just like a little slip. But then after like it started pouring down,
Like, it
all
was
over his
so
face.
bad,
I was like,
like,
oh shit.
It was so bad. I think Stras still lived with us at the time.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like shit with through
Dude,
We were still using the troca chiquita for literally nobody.
we didn't
It's
even.
just a tiny truck.
It was still
No, because
My mom and dad- my mom and dad-
drive,
My mom and my
She
mom.
oh yeah, it was when she first started working.
and she was,
No,
yeah.
not even.
No, yeah.
Jay was in 3rd grade.
I was in 2nd. Oh, we did it right.
Were you really? Yeah, were you?
Yeah,
Anyways, as I was saying, the story. They were building a little cabin. Is it called? No, not a cabin. It's a little house. They were building a
Shed. It's a
shed. There you go.
It's a
They were
shed.
building a little shed. I guess they were building a little shed, and they were playing baseball. They were throwing a softball around, even though they were playing baseball.
No, that,
Yeah.
It was a fucking It was a baseball.
right
No,
here.
it was a softball.
It was a
Yeah,
real
it was a
man
real
ball. It was a
baseball.
real man ball.
We still have it. Right, Angel? We still have it.
Dude, I still have it. It's in the casita somewhere.
I
It's
think
like
that
this
made me
big.
get colorblind because I remember we had 2 giant ones. A regular one, then there was like
I
a
thought the
green
softball
one.
was bigger than the baseball.
Dude, a softball is for like girls.
Yeah.
Like little league.
We didn't know
Where's your
girls.
Where's your phone?
What about it?
Search it up. Baseball and softball.
Baseball and softballs are squishy. I mean, we used to have softballs.
This one time they were playing around, right? And
I
he
got hit
missed
in the
it,
eye.
and he got hit in the face with it, and he had like this big bruise, just like all over his eye, right here.
I think that's why I like baseball so much.
Anyways, this was a story time of how our house is haunted. Angel, do you have any
How is
stories?
that haunted? First we were talking about haunted stuff. Then you move
How is that? Yeah, how is that? That's not true.
Stop changing the subject.
Just
You
put-
deserve a slap.
Put your ass down.
It's just the times where our family fucked up.
No, yeah. Any experiences that you know?
Let's see. Like scary ones or just regular ones?
You can do both.
Oh, wait,
Just
didn't
talk
you
about
have a scare?
yours. You said that you.
Yeah,
when
you said
talking about
that you
my
were running
secret.
When
outside
you-
floating
when
through
you-
the window.
When you would sleep like until like freaking 8 in the morning.
I remember that. That was a good
When you
summer.
pull all nighters and you got like a fucked up sleep cycle. And like there's one time you said like at 4 or some shit you saw a little girl with stitched eyes and cuts all over her arms floating, wailing.
That was when I had my sleep paralysis.
Oh yeah, I remember. I had some
Oh,
paralysis one time.
that's when I had my sleep paralysis. I kid you not, that actually happened. That's in the next video. Anyways.
Comment up.
This one time. No, but that could be seen as delusions. Because when you have a fucked up sleep cycle,
Exactly.
you get delusion.
But then again, it's so scary to think about.
That's true. Because I think that in total there's like 4 ghosts in our house. It was like a whole little family.
What do you mean? There's
Yeah.
a kitchen ghost. There's like a living room ghost. There's like the room
There's a ghost on the wall.
There's a little kid.
Ghost
There's a
on the wall.
woman. There's a man.
Oh, I
there's
know
a
the little
girl.
kid.
The little boy was
I remember
Junior's
the little
imaginary friend.
There's one night. Oh, I made a funny joke this one time. So there's one time my mom and dad talking about the little ghost thing or whatever. Because there's one time it dropped everything in the closet in the like near the kitchen.
Mm.
Not that one, but the other one on the other side. And it was like a bucket, and it dropped everything on the floor. And my mom and dad was like, it was that little boy ghost or whatever, or something like that. And then I was like, it's all the goat dad killed from the back in the massacre. It was like a
Oh
massacre.
yeah, oh, no wonder we hear puns on the wall.
That.
No, and
Go ahead.
because I remember when we first moved in, because the house was brown. Like it was brown.
There was holes on the walls, holes in the doors.
There was, oh my god, there was like this huge, your room, and your room, they used to have a white door. Now it's a wooden one, but like, anyways, it was a white door, and it had this humongous hole, like if someone's head had gone through, like went through it, so bad.
But it didn't just like, it wasn't like a little tiny, like a puncture hole.
It
It went full through.
Like a big one.
It was
so
through.
huge.
It was like if someone for real actually like
Broke.
broke through.
Yeah. And then in that same room, with the brown, what
So, huh?
do you call it? The brown, oh my god, I have good balance. Do you see this?
No.
Assholes. Anyways, in the brown, paint, you could see, like in the wall, you could see like this woman.
Oh,
Dude, there's this picture of a little girl that we literally, like, I showed it to Dad, and he was like, oh, it's just your sister. And I'm like, no, because we don't have any pictures of them, first of all. Second of all, it's them as a child in this household. We didn't live, like, they weren't little kids when we moved in here.
They
were like 15.
They were one.
Really?
I think
He was saying that
Nayola was 14. I know he was 15.
Maria was like 18.
Maria was already out.
Yeah, so she, like, Maria, like, would only come here and visit. And my dad was like, because the picture was of a little girl in the bathroom posing, like, taking a picture. And then I showed it to my dad, and he was like, oh, it's your sister. And I'm like, no. Because she was already an adult.
This
like,
isn't a
this
house.
house is, like, we just moved in here. Like, no.
It
makes
then
no
again,
sense. You cannot connect the dots.
it might be. Maybe it's in a, like, it might be.
No, it's
What
not.
if it was the same bathroom? Because that bathroom has been remodeled like 10 times.
I remember how I got this birthmark. It was my mom's room, and then I saw bloody walls, and there was like a drill in.
You're just talking about a nightmare he had.
No, it was actually bloody walls. My hand was bloody. My leg was cut off.
That was a nightmare. But,
It was when I was a little child. Shit.
I swear, Angie has had also scary stories. I would call her, but she's working, and I want her to be mad.
We just saw her at work.
You did?
We didn't. We would if she was still cashier, but that's the big one cashier.
Anyways, yeah. So we have a haunted house.
Yeah.
No, I know a lot of the scary things
And
that
then
happened.
there's
when
a
Dad
goat massacre. We had a goat massacre in this house. In the backyard.
Ow, ow.
No, I know one of the scariest things was
10
even-
goat killed.
No, one of the
I
Can
remember.
you
scariest
shut up and let the woman talk?
I was when
when Dad wouldn't be here, like, and would be like we'd all sleep together in one bed because we were little.
We were 10.
Yeah, we were young.
Tiny.
We were scared.
We were tiny too.
And we didn't like sleeping alone because we were young. Anyways, so we would all sleep together in one bed. How many burps was that? I think that was literally 6 in total.
Too many
now.
to count.
There you go. I lost count now. Anyways, sorry. I keep on getting distracted. So, like, whenever my dad would not be here and we'd sleep together, like, it would be, like, my mom, my sisters, like, all of us. We'd sleep in one bed together. Because we were small and we would get scared a lot. And a lot of the times, those things would happen way worse than when dad was around. Do you remember? Mm-hmm. It was so bad. Like, things would actually be moving.
I remember, like going to take a piss, and the kitchen stuff, you know how the dishes always fall? He goes,
yeah, and, like, the dishes would be moving. And at night, when...
and then when dad's here, let's say, when dad's here, it happened, like, twice a month. And when he wasn't, at night, right? But when he wasn't here, it happened like almost 3 times every night.
Yeah, and it was so loud, like it would always wake us up. And we used to have this desktop, and like we'd always turn it off at night because it makes sense. We just turn it off because we weren't using it. We weren't using it, and so then at night, like they would turn up not turn up. They would they were saying like the cabinets would make noise and stuff. When we'd wake up from that, like, we would see the computer was on and it's just, like, someone was playing it. Like, it was so bad and scary. I swear, Angie would have been here, like, she would have told us so many, like, more scary stories.
You know who would? Audrey.
No, I called Audrey. She's the one that told me that there was a little boy of, like, the couples thing. She told me about that. I didn't know about that. I just knew there was a little boy that would always want to hang out and play because we were young at the time.
I see dead people.
Anyway,
it's a scary movie.
That's my story time with these.
What the?
Get up.
What
Get up.
Alright, you just gotta ask nicely.
I'm here.
That's my story time.
What's up?
With these two losers.
I ain't no loser. Subscribe to.
Give me clout. Put my edit.
Subscribe to Lil Bob.
No, it's not Lil Bob. It's Magic Bob _5.
No, isn't it?
Okay. I need to do an outro. Are you guys done?
Yeah. Talk.
Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story time with my 2 brothers and my sister on a call. I'll probably have to edit in what she said.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
Edit.
Time to teleport.
Edit stuff.
On beyond, people.
Anyways, so that's it.
After this,
subscribe, like stuff, YouTube stuff. And
subscribe to Lil Bob.
Go follow my little brother on Instagram.
At MagicBob _5. No.
There you go.
Subscribe to
there you go.
Channel.
Subscribe and go follow my brother.
And goodbye. And you can end the video.